Hey guys, North Star Knife Reviews. Something a little different today. Now, I'm not a collector of cigarette lighters, but had to get some stuff out of the garage yesterday and came across a box that I had packed up a while after my dad died, and hadn't looked at it in years. And I thought, let's just take a quick look. And I found this old lighter of his, and it's pretty cool. I had to do a little bit of research on it. Now, this is made by IMCO out of Austria. It's hard to read it probably in the light here, but it says IMCO Triplex patent made in Austria, Junior 6600. And did a little bit of research here, and I learned some stuff about IMCO, so we'll talk about that. IMCO was started in 1907 by a gentleman named Julius Meister, and they started out making buttons, primarily brass buttons for the military. And then after World War I ended, the market for those brass buttons for the military in Austria kind of dried up. And so they started making lighters. They made their first lighters in 1918, 1919, and then patented their design in 1922. And initially, they made lighters out of empty cartridges and recovered shell casings from World War I. So they could recycle all that material and make them. And they were around for quite a while. They closed in 2012. A lot of this due to people not smoking nearly as much. The name was sold to a Japanese company, a pipe manufacturer called, I think, I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but Tetsuge, something like that. So I think there might still be IMCO lighters that are being made just out of Japan. Now this one, I have been able to ascertain that it is made from the mid-50s into the early 60s. There were 3 different generations of these 6600, and this is the first generation. And I can tell by looking at the slider mechanism. This little arrow, if you can see on here, the first generation had an arrow on this slider for the flint mechanism. The later ones said IMCO on here. So I know this is first generation, so sometime mid-50s into the early 60s. And again, I'm not a collector of lighters. I don't smoke or anything. I've got a lighter that I carry sometimes just, start fire or whatever. But I really think this is pretty cool. It was going to need a new flint and some cleaning up, but it'll be automatic. You flip the top and it's going to light and then be fairly wind resistant. But yeah, I thought it was a cool little thing. Again, something my dad had, which is always a nice thing, right? But came across it, even though it's not a knife. I know some of you guys like lighters and stuff, so thought I'd share it with you. Hope y'all are having a great day. Have a good weekend. I'll catch you next time.